Welcome to one of my ESO build videos. Like each, I'll be going over the gear, skills, CP, food I'm using, playstyle, and then showing some footage at the end.
You got a problem with that, nigga?
What's going on, guys? So today I'm bringing you the Holy Diver Blazing Sun bullshit fucking Templar build. I don't know what the fuck I've decided on naming this build yet, but probably something stupid. Either way. Alright, so I want to go through the build really quick. Not too quick, but kind of quick. So, it's kind of a mirror from one of the Magblade builds that I made. So, we're running 2 Valkynscoria. I'm running Divines on these because I don't have Impen. If I did have Impen, I would probably run that instead. Then we're running 5 Burning Spellweave, all Impen. Then we're running 3 Willpower. And then just whatever Destro Resto staff that you want to run. So you want the spell damage on all the willpower, and sharpen for your front bar, defending for your back bar. Pretty standard setup as far as gear goes. That's not really where this build is kind of awesome. It's the actual skill setup. So what we're doing for the skill setup, running Vampire's Bane on the front bar. And what it does is it deals damage, does some damage over time, applies a snare, and gives you Major Prophecy. Then we're using Javelin as our CC. Does a decent amount of damage, and it also stuns and knocks back. Then we got Harness Magicka on the front bar. You can use Dampen Magicka if you feel more comfortable with using Dampen. I use Harness because I blow through resources, because Magplars are fucking resource hogs. Then we're using Dark Flare because this ability hits like a fucking truck. Like, it hits hard. Now, basically there's like a combo that you can do where you pop off your Dark Flare, you pop off Vampire's Bane, and it procs your Burning Spellweave. So that's pretty cool. So you pop this, pop Vampire's Bane, and then you can Radiant Oppression them, and a lot of times they just fucking die. Or you can throw your Javelin in between there to make sure that everything hits and they don't dodge roll it. Radiant Oppression, obviously this ability is ridiculous. It procs Valkynscoria, so does Vampire's Bane, and they also not both, does this one? No. Vampire's Bane procs Burning Spellweave, so you want to make sure to keep that dot up as much as possible. Ultimate, we're using Meteor. You can also use the Soul Strike ability if you want more beams and be super beamy, but I prefer Meteor just because it gives that CC and it locks onto them, whereas Soul Strike can be line of sighted, and I've already got a beam, so I don't really need 2. On the back bar, we're running Channel Focus. You kind of need this for the Magicka recovery, so this helps you a lot to get your Magicka recovery up. And it also gives you some protection. So the good thing about this is you don't have to stand in it the whole time. You can leave it, and for 8 seconds after, it'll still give you all the buffs. Now, Total Dark, we're using this for the Reflect, and it does some okay damage, I guess. It also heals you for each spell reflected. Now, this ability is underrated in my opinion. So, yeah. Then we have Healing Ward, that's your oh shit heal. So basically, the next one, Honor the Dead, you don't actually have to run Honor the Dead since you're running 2 shields. You could run Extended Ritual instead, which actually is what I'm probably going to start using. Extended Ritual is really good for cleansing, and it gives you that, heal over time while you're in it. So that might actually be better to use instead of Honor the Dead. Or you can just not use Healing Ward and you can use Honor the Dead there instead. Degeneration, good heal over time, gives a dot so it procs Scoria, and it heals you when you do heavy attacks, gives you the major sorcery. So all that is pretty good. That's it for that. On the back bar I'm using Devouring Swarm, but you can kind of use whatever ultimate you want there. The other one that I considered using is the Resto ultimate, but as you see I don't have it unlocked yet. So Devouring Swarm is fine for now, especially when you're getting a bunch of people on you. Now, this build is probably better in like 1 or 2 people with you. You can solo with it as long as you don't go up against, you know, like 5 to 10 people, you should be able to solo with it. The only problem that I've had so far is fighting against stamina builds, and your only CC to get them off of you is javelin. So when you're fighting stamina, it can be a little bit rough, but you can put puncturing sweeps or whatever the puncturing sweeps on your back bar, so that if a stamina character, you know, gets in your face, then you can put it on your back bar, switch over, and just start spamming puncturing sweeps, and then you can get them off of you with javelin and finish them off. So that's kind of what I've been doing every now and then, is I'll just throw puncturing sweeps on my back bar and do it that way. Now for consumables, I've been using Tri-Stat food. That is probably the best thing you can do. You can also use Witch Mother's Potent Brew if you want to get the extra Magicka recovery. So those are your options. As far as potions go, I've just been using regular potions. I probably need to get the spell crit potions, but you don't really need the spell crit potions considering you have Vampire's Bane and it already gives you Major Prophecy. So you can use like Detect Invisibility or Tri-Stat potions if you want to upgrade from the regular ones. That would be my recommendation. Now I'm running about half of the champion points into Magician, some into Arcanist. You want to put most of them in the Arcanist as you go up. Some in the Tumbling, 100 into Elemental Expert, and then I'm going to start throwing some into Elfborn and some into Blessed. You don't need any of that. Then you want some into your Crit Resist. You want more into Hardy right now until next patch, because stamina is predominant, so you want more into Hardy, and then some into Elemental Defender, and then some into Quick Recovery. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much it for the build. I don't think I'm missing anything. We can go ahead and look at my stat sheet real quick. 36k max Magicka, 22k max health, 13k max stam. The recoveries aren't very high, but for the Magicka recovery, like I said, on your back bar you have the what is it? Blah 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 blah. The rune focus or whatever, channel focus. 22k spell damage, but it does go much higher when you have burning spell weave and degeneration on. So don't worry about the spell damage. It goes up past 3k, I'm pretty sure. So I'm also a vampire. I'm using the Mage Mundus Stone, just because without it I had a lot less max Magicka, and I like having a decent amount of it. You could switch this to the Atronach or the Thief, depending on what you want to do, but the spell crit is decent for what it is, so don't worry about that too much. Alright guys, so I've been streaming a lot recently. Go and check out my stream. It's twitch.tv/deceiversgaming with an S. And follow me on Twitter so you can keep up with when I'm streaming. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I upload pretty regularly, so there'll be a lot more builds out there. And I hope you guys enjoy the build and the PvP footage coming after this. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.